everyone, this is Kathleen. I'm so glad to be here today and spend a little time with you. I'm going to share this finished whimsical journal with you, and this will be the last of the whimsical style, and I hope that it's been fun and interesting for you to learn a little bit about another style. So this is a Reader's Digest book. I've had to rebuild the spine, but I thought this was very autumn-ish, and I've been kind of waiting to use this cover for just the right journal, and I think I have found it in this whimsical style. You'll see as soon as I open the book. I've done my usual button and bead closure, this fun vintage metal button here, some gold trim, and some upholstery fabric on the spine. There are 2 signatures in this book. It's turned out to be quite chunky, but not overstuffed. And I have this pretty autumn colored fiber tassel here on the spine. It just slips off with one of these hooks. And I have a couple of charms on the end, beads on the end of that. So here's the back. The cover has this pretty gold leaf print on it. And okay, are you ready? Let's go inside. So this is a kit, and I will list all the details in the description box, but it's called Leaf Dolls. And I was immediately drawn to this kit as a whimsical style because I have a good friend, Isabel. You've heard me talk about her before. She is a doll maker, and this kit reminded me of the little dolls that she has made before. I just immediately thought, oh my gosh, that looks like one of Isabel's dolls. And so I wanted to make this journal. And I've used some really interesting sari silk. It's kind of a georgette sort of fabric, and really beautiful. And I've got this little bead on a pin there. Here's a double pocket here in the front, just from an old file folder, and another little piece of ephemera there. In the back, I've got a fancy fold journal paper with a little die cut there on the top. I've used also some images from the Graphics Fairy in here. Just a digital stamp on this page. Some of that art yarn that's handmade, and a rusty paper clip. This goes around this journal paper. Has a pocket here and a little pocket there. This is my usual layered shorts, and I have done an envelope flip here, but rather than have it flip here, here's the journal card that goes inside. Just a simple card that slides in. So rather than just have it flip over once, I have used it to lock this page. So those all, and this can then be another little belly band for additional papers if you want. Some more shorts. Here is a triple pocket element here, just layered pockets there with these little, this one there, this one, and that one. And this one slides in there. I just kind of like layered things, you know me. This is some leaves, just some silk leaves, and a little paper leaf there. This is an image from the Graphics Fairy, and I just think he looks very regal. Some stenciling. And this is a fancy, fancy paper. And I just wanted to kind of leave that blank. There are 2 signatures in this book. Just a little smushed journal paper there. A little charm. Some more of the art yarn with just some vintage papers. Another little vintage note paper. A little punch out there, some splatter. This is an altered envelope. I have just another journal card there. And another journal card fits behind avocado dyed paper there. Here's a little coin envelope. So it makes a page here on the back. And then this little pocket here with the index card. Looks very twiggy. I just think these are beautiful, whimsical images. Yeah. This is another, just a little journal paper. This time there's little tucks at the bottom. So you could just hold something in there folded. Some other papers, and that just fits around there. Here's another little rusted paper clip with some of that fancy art yarn. Yeah. Another little digital stamp there. Lots of journaling space. Here's another little charm on a pin. Isn't she beautiful? I just think she's lovely. And here's the first interactive element that I've used in this whimsical journal. So this flips out, that flips out, this flips up, this flips down, and then there's a pocket here with, you know, you can put pictures or write there, paste things. This is some vintage stationery. The kind that used to come, you know, from Current when I was a teenager, a long time ago. That flips up, and this flips down, this flips over, and here's the lock is right there. This is just a patch pocket folded up, and a little note paper flip. Another digital stamp, and this has a little 3D butterfly, and it just is glued there, and so it can get smashed without any problem. This beautiful trim here on the edge. And here is the second envelope flip. So it has a journal card there, and that can flip there like kind of normal, but again I'm using it as kind of a lock in this interactive element. This is a flip out, and so to hold that all together, then this just flips all the way over on this side. So again, this can act as a belly band here for more papers. There's lots of room there. Another little leaf doll, and that opens up for more journaling. Little mushrooms there in the corner. Some pretty stenciling. Here's the third interactive element, which is this kind of a twist up, and there's journal paper and room for writing here or a picture. And that's just held together with this little brad. And if you turn the book all the way around, then you can write on the backs too. And then finally, there's a little pocket here for another journaling card, some photos or other notes that you might want to include. I think she's beautiful also. Journal papers. Here's that coloring book. This is an altered envelope with a journal card. This was just a recycled greeting card that I could cut down a little. Plenty of room for journaling on these papers. Here's the other part of the greeting card. And a tag with that pretty bow on there. Is the center of the second signature, these pretty birch trees, and a little sticker there. Here's the other side of that large envelope with this pretty journal card. This is a little bell. I hope you can hear that. Very whimsical, I think. Here's another one of the leaf dolls. And here's the, is it third or fourth interactive element? So this is just an envelope flip out. There's a little journal card there in the envelope. And here's a little stamped card here in that pocket, and then that just slides back under that little closure. And here is one of my favorite pockets, just a layered pocket that's a peekaboo. So there's the space here in the back, and it peeks down here, and space there. And here's a little lace pocket with a couple of little tickets in there. Some rickrack. Another little digital stamp. Here's the final fold-up pocket, and I have done some napkin decoupage. And this is some vintage wrapping paper that I think the colors just matched really well. And so I've just done a fancy fold, folded the corner down, and then this is just a little fun tassel there on that paper. And finally the back, and I've done another little collage here on the bottom of the page. I have cut a couple of little divots in here because I don't want that to tear against these eyelets. Here are the beads, and that's the end. I hope you've enjoyed this whimsical style. I will list this journal for sale on my Etsy and put the details in the description box. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you again with a new project.